Hey, what's up? Welcome back. Let's get this look started. So I'm going to go ahead and just put some chapstick on my lips because I'm super dry. That's the 8-hour moisture. And then I'm going to prime my face with the Dermalagica matte moisturizer. I do like this product a lot, but I'm realizing the more I put on my face, it kind of, I don't know, like I end up getting like these white little round flaky things. I don't know. Anyhow, love the product, just less is more so you don't have these weird white little patchy things on your face. Next, I'm going in with the NYX. Actually, no, I'm just brushing with the NYX Spoolie because I ran out of the pencil. And I'm zooming through my brows because everyone does their brows differently, and you've seen this a bazillion times. I'm using the Anastasia Dip Brow in Chocolate, and I'm just making sure I brush that through. Next, I'm going in with the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I love using this concealer to prime my eyes. This is probably, I would prefer this. I do prefer this over using any actual eye primer. It works for me. Next, I'm going to go in with that MAC Studio Fix powder, and I'm just going to set that concealer on my eyes. I like to kind of use this as a transition color as well because it's going to help later on with the blending. Right after that, I'm using the Tartelette palette, and I'm going in with the lighter brown color with a Morphe blending brush, and I'm just popping that right into the crease, you know, back and forth motion. You know how to do this. You've seen it 1,000 times. Then I'm just going to keep on blending. That's why it's important to make sure you have that transition color there because you don't want to have that harsh line. And if you do have the harsh line, you can always go back in with the transition color, which I will do shortly here. And I'm just kind of pulling that up on the outer corner. Follow the shape of your natural eye and just pull it up. Next, I'm going to go in with that darker shade from the Tartelette palette just to really deepen the crease because I want to give it a little bit more dimension because this is a holiday crease cut look. So you really want to make sure that you're going in with that dark color so you can really see the defined crease. And once again, don't forget, bring that all the way up and blend. Okay, so next I'm going to jump back in with my Studio Fix powder again and just right up under the brow bone, and then just to kind of smudge out that line from the eyeshadow just to blend everything out nicely. I'm going to use the Naked. This is my favorite Naked palette, the original one, the first one. I'm using that gold shade, Half Baked, and I'm just using a flat Morphe brush here, and this is going all over my lid. Don't take this in the crease. I'm not a fan of glitter in the crease. I feel like that's not flattering on anyone, so keep this low on the lid. And make sure you start it all the way from the inside corner and all the way out. And then shortly here, I'm going to start, flicking that up because I kind of want to give the cat eye effect with the eyeshadow. So make sure that your brush, of course, is skinny enough because if it's too fat, you're going to have a hard time doing that. So just flick it up, follow the natural shape of your eye, and flick that all the way up. Now I'm just going over that lid again, just kind of blending everything together from the brown and the gold color. So that way I have a line there because it is a cut crease, but I just want to make sure all that color is packed on the lid for some nice intensity for the cut crease. Okay, next I'm going to grab my Morphe pencil brush. And I'm going in with that brown, again from the Tartelette palette, and I'm just cutting the crease even more. And now that I have the gold on, I have more of a guideline and I can see where I'm going with it. And I'm just going to flick that up some more as well. And sorry, I was on the phone talking to Lauren while I was doing that. So if you see my mouth moving, that's why. We're having some girl chat, some good tea there. And using a pointed brush really helps, especially if you're trying to do the cat eye effect with eyeshadow. Use a pointed brush, the detailer brush, they're really easy. And my skin has been terrible lately, so I'm not going to use any liquid foundation. I've just been using the Bare Minerals matte powder on my skin because I don't know what's going on. So foundation's super simple. And then I'm just taking some more of that powder because I'm not even putting on any concealer. I know. Technically, I would have did the whole liquid foundation highlight with the concealer, but like I said, my skin was giving me some issues. Okay, so I'm using the Sephora liquid felt tip liner. I feel like the felt tip is the easiest. It is the dummy proof way to do winged liner. So I'm just doing a basic line in small strokes. Take your time, really close to the lash line, as close as I can, because I don't want that to be too thick, because I don't want to take away from the gold eyeshadow. I'm going to zoom in there. And then just basically just follow that same shape. Flick it up that you made for the eyeshadow. And you can make this as long as your heart desires. And then I'm going to make that little triangle there and then just fill it all in. I know it looks way easier watching someone else do it, but this is definitely one of those things where you have to take your time and don't get discouraged, and most importantly, pray. Even I don't care how good you are with eyeliner, I have my days where it doesn't go right, so just, you know, pray before you do it. Next, I'm just kind of blending out that gold line because I really want to make that nice and sharp wing. Okay, next, my favorite part, this is the NYX glitter liner, and I'm just going to go right above. I'm using the black liner as a guide now. I'm just going to go right above the black liner, and it's going to go right on top of there. It's going to just give the eye just that, you know, that fun holiday gold bling bling look. I love glitter. And you know, if you're not a glitter person, of course, you can always tweak the eye look to your best, to whatever works for you. Ooh, sorry, I sneezed. Excuse me. And take your time. Also, whenever I pull my brush out of the liner, I always wipe a little off, because sometimes you can get too much on and then it'll kind of mess you up a little bit. So just less is more. And then I'm just going to go in with this Maybelline eye pencil, and I'm not taking this all the way into the inner corner, just mainly on the outsides. And then I'm going to grab my pencil brush again with some of that gold Half Baked from the Naked palette, and I'm putting that right in the inner tear ducts. I always do this. This is my thing. I just feel like it really ties and pulls the look all the way together. Next, I'm going to use some black liner with a flat brush, and I'm just ever so slightly just smoking that bottom lash line out just a little bit, not too much. And apply your mascara. Technically, if I was going out, I would put on falsies, but I didn't feel like going through all that today. Little contour with the NYX Highlight in Contour Pro palette. This is my favorite to contour with. This shade gives the illusion of a shadow. Perfect. That darker one is the perfect for brown skin tone. So if you're looking for a good contour shade, there you have it. I mean, this palette is actually good for all skin tones, which is really weird because most contour and highlight palettes are not universal. So this is a good one. So if you don't have it, you better go get it because it is the bomb. And I am using a Real Techniques blush brush with a little bit of MAC Razin. I really need to explore more with the blush because this is the only blush that I use. I know, terrible. And of course, MAC Taupe for the lips. You could do a red lip with this, but if you don't want to be cliche and do something different, I understand. You could do red, you could do like a plum, you can do taupe, neutral, you could even do a rosy pink tone too if you want. So yeah, I'm just going to use my MAC Taupe. And then that is going to pretty much complete the look. Alright, so here it is all together. This is my holiday gold cut crease eye look. This is perfect if you guys have parties to go to. Super easy. The hardest part, of course, would probably, I would think, to be just the liner, you know, because wing liner is always tricky for everyone. But that's it. That completes the look. Thank you guys so much for watching. Recreate this look, tag me in it. Please like, watch, and subscribe, and I will see you guys soon. Happy holidays.